Hello fans and welcome to another edition of Major League Baseball here on MLB 15 The Show. Hi, my name's Jipler and alongside me is RobProd. And Rob, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Pretty well. This looks like it's going to be a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
It's very nice, and as we take a look at our starting lineup, we'll also take a look at the starting pitchers for tonight's matchup. Rafael Rivera versus Steven Villanueva. We'll pick it up here at top first. One out, runner on first. Here's Joe Random. And Rob, take a look at those statistics there. 453 average and 82 home runs on the season.
453 average. I don't even know if that's humanly possible. I don't know how this kid does it.
Ground ball, and third baseman bobbles it just a bit. And that will allow Random to reach first on the error. So it's first and second now with only one out.
All you need to do is put the ball in play and let the baseball gods take over, and there you have it.
So that'll bring up Mike Anders, 324 average. He's second in the National League behind Random in the lead for RBIs.
Watching these two guys play together is just a great experience. Go out and watch them.
One out, runners on first and second. Pitcher comes. It'll be in the dirt, ball one. One ball, no strikes to the Pirate shortstop.
Some nice weather we're having here for a nice day of baseball.
76 degrees out, indeed it is. One count now to Joe Random. Random on first, so Herrick on second. 2-1 on the way. Fastball that'll drop below the zone, and it's 3-1. Little Villanueva in a bit of a jam here. He's got Ganders up at the plate and two runners on base.
Mike Ganders, all-time home run leader at age 29. That's hard to believe. This kid's still young and has much more time to improve.
I don't know if improve's the word, just to keep progressing with the numbers that he puts up. I mean, really. Like, he already is leading in every single season category. And now he's headed for the all-time records. And not only that, but, you know, he's going to keep hitting home runs. And if we say that this was his first half of his career, he's going to double the numbers that he had before, and he's going to have about 1,500 home runs by the time he retires.
Very good point.
So I don't know if improved is the correct word, but certainly the numbers are going to be flashing. There's Jeffrey Lindsay at the plate as he takes strike one. One out, bases loaded. Sharply hit ground ball foul toward the left side. And it is 0-2. Excuse me, that's Felix Mateo, as my friend Robbie points out to me here in the booth. Thanks, Robbie. I appreciate it. Couldn't see that number down there. That curveball hits the dirt. It's 1-2. Already 15 pitches by Villanueva here in this first inning.
Chicago Cubs doing some upgrades to their field, but still keeping the vintage look, which is very nice to see considering there's only a few ballparks left from many years ago.
Indeed. That's out number 2, by the way, as Felix Mateo swings and misses. That'll bring up Jason Hayward with 2 outs, and we'll put that big scoreboard out there in right field, Rob. You're quite right about that. Speaking of the Cubs in their roster, they are going to finish 4th in the National League Central, so this series pretty much means nothing. The Pirates already clinched the playoff berth, and they are a few wins away from clinching the Central, as the Cardinals trail them by 7.5 games roughly. That pitch is fouled off by Hayward. Count progresses to 1-1. One on the way. Fastball foul toward the left side. Just an update for fans who don't know, the Pirates are in the lead in the National League Central. They have 100 wins. The St. Louis Cardinals trail them by 7.5 games. Then it's the Milwaukee Brewers, who have been eliminated from playoffs, the Cubs, and then the Reds. As that pitch is chased on the outer half, and the inning is over. Pirates leave the bases loaded, don't score any. We'll head to the bottom half of the first, 0-0. So the Cubs have a pretty good chance to score here as we're in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, first and second. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike pitch. Here it comes. Strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike pitch is. Pitch is grounded third base. Throw over to Random. What a play! I don't even know what that was. So Rick throws over to Random, who throws over to first. The inning's over. How about that play, Rob?
That was quite the, what's the word I'm looking here for? Interesting play, I would say.
Unbelievable. That's quite all right. Press the no button, Rob, as we continue this game. Here's Joe Random batting with Brian Zahoric on first base.
Joe Random, a lot of power to his swing. You never know what this guy can do.
That pitch is pulled off of chopped. There's one. And he slides head first into first base, and that's 2 outs.
I don't know why.
Well, that's something stupid to do when you're at the end of the season, isn't it? Like, why would you slide into first? You're already in the lead in the Central. Why would you slide into first on a double play like that? You're the best player on the team. Can you explain that to me? You know how much injury risk that is?
I think he's just an aggressive player. He wants to get there. Very competitive.
I still disagree, but that's all right. Here is Garrett Ballman, the catcher. Pirates up 3-1 here at the bottom of the fourth. Here's the windup of the pitch. Chopped on the ground. Random makes the routine play.
I don't like his game.
Why not?
He's just a lousy player.
Why?
He just doesn't show any. Refuses. Seems like he doesn't want to give any effort towards the game. Kind of lackadaisical. They need to change that up.
I might disagree because I don't even know a lot about that guy, but whatever you say, Rob. We'll head to the top of the fifth now. Random's up with a runner on first, 1 out. Pitch taken inside, ball 1.
It's the first ball he's taken all day.
Random has been pulling off the ball in this game. For some reason, he's just been trying to pull it, and he's hit little choppers. Kind of like that one. There's 1, there's 2. A 5-4-3 double play, and the inning is over.
Joe Random's having a lousy game today.
Indeed he is.
But hey.
So let's take a look again at that 5-4-3 double play. As we head to the bottom half of the fifth. Pirates up 3-1. We'll be back.
Joe Random's been doing a lot for this team. You can't just have one player doing everything for one team. They need to step up.
Well, they are. It's just Random's having a bad game. It's 4-1. They're still winning. No need to complain. Circle. All right, we'll fast forward to the bottom of the sixth inning here. Nobody on, nobody out. 0-1 pitch is lined hard to Random. I'll make the easy pick throw over to first. And that is out number 1. Rafael Rivera throwing solid ball right now. As you take a look at his numbers there, they'll quickly go away.
I've always questioned the coach's decision with Random playing at second base. He looks like he has a strong enough arm, and he has really good agility to where he should be a shortstop.
Well, Rob, as you bring up that point, Random actually was a shortstop back in the minors. He started out as a third baseman and changed his position throughout his time in the minor leagues. When he was playing for the shortstop, or playing for the Chicago Cubs franchise. He ended up moving to second in the majors after Gordon Beckham was having a slump, and he never turned back. So there's the reasoning behind that. Ground ball, that'll get through as a diving attempt by the shortstop. Does not pan out. No, let him go to second, and he just runs right through second base. And he's just off his game even when he gets a hit. And the inning is over. Well, the Pirates increase their lead 5-2. And that'll do it here. The Pirates win by a final score of 5-2. And let's take a look at tonight's player of the game, Mike Andrews.
Random.
And before you exit the game, Rob, because I know you want to do that, we gotta have a little post-game review here. So the Pirates really had a nice offensive show. Mike Andrews really came out for them, and I think he did pretty well.
I did agree. I think Joe Random had a cold game today, but once again, it gets to one of those factors where the whole team needs to step up, and they did that today. And they're looking good down this stretch, and hopefully, I believe this team can do wonders in the playoffs this year.
Not to mention that the Pirates just swept that series, so they're looking pretty good heading into the playoffs. They just swept one from the Cubs. Now they look to go and face St. Louis in the next series. All right, that's it from here from MLB 15 The Show. I'm Jipler. This is RobProd next to me. Nice to have you here as our special guest commentator. We'll see him tomorrow night as well when the Pirates head over to St. Louis. Again, our final score: Pittsburgh Pirates win the game 5-2 over the Chicago Cubs. We'll see you next time here on MLB 15 The Show.